time, and it spills over tonight at the CompuBox Academy. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me, Johnny Nelson.
I feel like a fraud. How have I got these ringside seats?
It's time now for our Eastern assassin, Larry Holmes, the man that beat Muhammad Ali but never has really gotten his just due. Criminally overrated. Let's see what he's got in store for us in this one. His name is Eric Esch, but he's known as Butterbean. You know what he brings to the plate. Hellacious power and unending energy.
Wow, someone's being really generous. They're giving away a lot of weight.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from Easton, Pennsylvania. Here is one of boxing's all-time greats, the heavyweight champion of the world, known as the Easton Assassin, introducing Larry Holmes. Fighting out of the blue corner from Atlanta, Georgia, here is the popular knockout artist, recognized as the king of the 4-rounders, introducing Eric Esch, better known as Butterbean.
What a pleasure it is to be here in this environment. So here we go. Should be a good one. A perfect counter lands. The straight right just misses. Big swing and a miss with the hook. Swing and a miss with the right hook. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. It's the rematch the heavyweight division has been waiting for. Holmes versus Butterbean, Part 2. Holmes won a unanimous decision back in 2002, but Butterbean got his bombs in.
They talk about putting a weight behind your punch. Butterbean is just that. Butterbean, you can look at him, you can laugh at him, but if you disrespect him and get close enough for him to land one of those shots, boom, it's lights out. Larry Holmes is too smart, too sharp, too tall, and too slick to let this happen. So if he gets complacent, this man is going to knock him out of the ring.
Beautiful counter punch. Right hook's blocked. This fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. Hook misses. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Now stumbling backwards. Let's talk about Holmes in that last round. On to the second round. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
The crowd here cannot wait. They've been buzzing all day long, and finally, we're about to get it on.
Situations like this, Todd, will either make or break a fighter, because the expectation from the fans of the people here, of the millions of people around the world, people like you and I sat here expecting everything and anything, can break a man or make a man.
Counter shot lands. Who's willing to go where the other fighter won't? Missing with the left hook. Oh, the Easton Assassin in some trouble here. They've avoided avoided. Whoa, wait a minute. Whoa, Larry Holmes now in some real trouble. Didn't wait too long to get back and get engaged.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
A perfect counter shot. Oh, Larry Holmes just got dazed. Let's talk about Holmes in that last round. And a round that seemed like an eternity for them finally comes to a close.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
Play round. Now relax.
Let's get it started in round 3. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. That hook just can't find the target. Oh my, the big fella just got rocked. Just one punch away from getting the momentum back.
Bing, Dave.
Whoa, hold on a second, Johnny. Whoa, Larry Holmes on the back foot. Disaster averted.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What will they do? What will they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Deciding to let it all hang out here in this round. Let's see if they go to the body. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Holmes in that last round. At this point, you gotta believe he can't win on the score. Here we go to the 4th round. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Nice defense there to stop the right hook. They exchange punches. Nice counter. That hook was off target. Big Larry Holmes got rocked. Down goes Larry Holmes. Let's watch that again in replay from a different angle.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You still in
Well, they beat the count and are ready to go again.
Look at his corner, look at the instructions. They're telling him to calm down, make the most of the count, get up, breathe, and move. Get behind the referee, save yourself a bit of time. You just need to make your way back to the corner, somehow get to the end of the round.
Good counter punch. He's putting the power pedal to the metal, but has to be careful that he doesn't run out. Final 10 seconds here, unless we get some late drama. I think we all know who won this round. Let's talk about Holmes in that last round. It's not over till it's over, but that... Things are starting to heat up now as we enter the fifth. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
Oh, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
That hook just can't find the target. Beautiful counter shot. The only fear you have with this heavyweight is has he punched himself out? His stamina is off the charts. A perfect counter shot. They exchange punches. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Holmes in that last round. We'll see how much endurance these two fighters have. There's the bell for round 6. How much do they have left in the tank after that last round?
An amazing pace and tempo set in the last round. Can you keep this up? Me personally, I don't think that's possible. And if they can, their training, their conditioning would have been ridiculous, like they're in the army. But these guys, if they can keep up this pace, we are in for a great night.
Swing and a miss with that hook. The jab can't find a home. Incredible work rate. Those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Missing with the left hook. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain, though.
A very competitive round with 10 seconds. Did you see that? He just rocked Butterbean, who's off kilter, and down goes Butterbean. How about that impact? Let's see that again in slow motion.
I need to see that again.
Nice. Well done.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come to me.
Let's talk about Butterbean in that last round. That'll be a 10-8 round for sure with the knockdown. Round 7. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to do it.
Whoa, Johnny, out of nowhere. Look at this. Oh, the big fella stumbling and bumbling. And right back into the fray.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
He threw the hook. Didn't land.
It's all right, Ken. It's pretty bad, mate.
Those counter punches have to hurt. They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. Pretty close fight here in this round.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you. And so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
There's nothing quite like a big heavyweight fight. Everything can change with one punch.
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that powerful.
There's a counter shot. Big swing and a miss with the hook. That's a lot of swelling. The referee taking a good look at it. Is he going to stop it? So that's that. The referee's made his judgment, and we carry on.
Just keep pouring away.
Let's talk about Holmes in that last round. I'm worried about these two fighters gassing out as this fight goes. And we enter the 8th round. How much is left in their tank after last round?
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship rounds. If you have done the work, slept right, ate right, prepped right, I'm expecting you to get through this. If not, if you've cheated, the ring can be the loneliest place in the world.
As we enter the final frames of this bout, Johnny, what have we seen so far?
I've seen some aggressive...
Look out! It's not the Hindenburg! It's Butterbean who's down! And as you can see here, a picture-perfect punch did the trick.
That's lights out
What's
right
the
there.
work around the high bar?
One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, 8, 9, 10.
Knocked out in the last round. Get the ball around there, isn't it?